Alright, what is up, everyone? Here we are. Another beautiful day in paradise out here. Just, I had this crazy experience with this lady who was telling me that she knew me from a different life and got my car. But this lady is claiming that it's obvious why that kind of stuff's happening in my life. She said, "Have you thought of the places you and your buds have been to recently? There may have been a portal open, and that's why creepy shit is happening. The woman you gave the ride to may have given you a message that you haven't figured out yet. My prayers for you will continue. Blessings sent your way for protection from the unknown." She said she's knowledgeable and knows about this kind of stuff. I never thought about it before, but in a couple of the houses we smell sulfur, and other people are saying that sulfur scent is in areas where portholes to other dimensions are opened. So, with all the creepy shit that has happened to us at abandoned places, I'm not gonna wean out the possibility of this, but it seems crazy to the common person, but who knows, really. But yeah, we're gonna go on a house tour today, and then after that I'm gonna go try and get OC more cleaned up, because today is the due date to have it totally cleaned up. But I called the city and they didn't answer, and that's all we can do for now. But stay tuned, the dream continues. Alright, going on this house tour.
Noelle told me it's supposed to rain all day. So
what's up with this house tour, and why do you even want to go into it?
Because I love looking at houses, and hopefully there'll be one or two good ones on the tour. Usually there's one or two out of the 7 that are good. And most of them are usually just brand new houses that are boring, generic style.
Bullshit, right?
Yeah, bullshit. Looking for some mid-century modern designs with some nice hardwood floors, wood siding, and some good design ideas, right?
Yeah, I guess. What are you saying about this house tour so far? Like, if you ran this tour, would you have these houses per se on it?
No. I would try to get some of the classic old houses back here in Margate that were left in Atlantic City. Wouldn't you rather see the classic old houses fixed up?
Alright, we're not hating on it, but we're claiming that most of this house tour is just builders putting their houses that they just built in it so that they can get work. Because a lot of people go through the houses and see them and like build that same house. So, not too many classics on the tour. Gotta get your booties on. Alright, what do we got here? Fucking kidding me right now. Oh, FedEx. Great. You have to be here for this? It's a FedEx warning, not a ticket yet. Thought it was a ticket on the front door, but it was just a FedEx, Donnie. Crazy out here, boys. Alright, I just brought in all the cardboard from the stunt that built that mat that we used yesterday. The side panel of the back garage got ripped off somehow. I don't know what's going on around here. This Keep Life hammer though from a job. It's brand new. But I'm gonna try and hammer this piece of shit back on here. Fuck, it's so wet back here though, dude. So fucking wet. Like, this is insane out here, dude. Can't even do it today. I'd be fucking knee deep in water if I tried to do that today. Oh. Dude, rainbow after the storm. The arc. It's truly blessed out here. Blessed. How do you guys feel about the rainbow?
It's a blessing.
What is it? What do you mean?
It's a symbol of a blessing from God.
Well, what's this then?
That's a blessing from God too.
That's a permanent blessing.
I don't know about from God, but that little baby's a blessing for sure. What's the early morning claim?
I got you coffee.
Tell what else?
Your back doesn't feel good when you're 55, dude.
Mine doesn't feel good now. So imagine.
What's going on?
Nothing. What's your claim?
My claim is here's your coffee.
That's it?
That's it.
You got no words of wisdom?
Not for tonight yet, dude. I'm like on. I'm not on this second. You ready?
How do you feel about getting citations about City Hall versus Scrap Life?
No good.
Is it good or is it just another day
No. It's
in
not.
paradise?
No, it depends on how they handle it.
Handling it fine. She won't even answer my calls, so.
Well. Why? Oh, it's a lady?
Yeah.
Do you want this coffee?
All right, another day in paradise. Here we are, living the dream.
Where are you going?
Sasquatch life.
Where are you going?
This one?
No, yeah. Where are you going?
To OC to get the scrap out of there.
Oh. Alright.
But, alright, this is the claim. All this scrap life. All this stuff. It's gotta go. Being forced to, from the last video you guys, two or three videos ago actually, you guys saw that the city was cracking down, so we moved everything inside. And pretty much all that's left is that one scrap load, this car and the trailer. That whole AC unit up there has got to go. My dad's friend's supposed to be coming and cutting and turning off everything, so if there's any juice left in there, we don't kill ourselves cutting the wire. But yeah, here we are, another day in paradise. Gonna load up this load, take it, show you guys some scrap prices, and make some money, and then come back here and see what I can do about the car. Just keep moving along, just moving forward for the dream. I got all these cords that were probably something at some time, but just gotta consolidate all this shit, so I can't be holding on to anything anymore. It's a waste, but it is what it is. Cast iron. That thing's cool as shit, but that's going in the scrapyard. Aluminum ladder. This is aluminum. These are aluminum, dirty aluminum. Aluminum plate right here from a keg. Some light iron. So yeah, loading it up. Scrap life. I was just gonna scrap the screens as is, but now we're taking them apart. It's just easier and better. This is just a water tank. But they still get pissed when you don't cut into them. Alright, I guess I can just throw this in there, break the glass off, because that's going to the dump anyway. That just went right in my face. Alright, this is what we're looking at. Scrap life.
Cloudy day. It's a hectic day in South Jersey.
Are you a legend?
I wouldn't say that.
How's that jump though, dude?
Yo, dude, that jump is gnarly.
When's this barbecue?
What's up? You got one for me?
Alright, yeah, peace out, dude. Alright, here we are out here, living the scrap dream. The city's trying to crack down on the boys. I'm sure other people who scrap a lot are up against the same odds. I think it's worse in New Jersey than a lot of other places because it's bureaucracy run wild over here, and literally the laws around here are like nowhere else, which is good because state sovereignty is important given the situation where like Pennsylvania allows more freedom, and if there was a standard of set of all laws for every state, I think it would be more leaning towards everything being more like New Jersey than, say, Florida or Texas. So I'm glad about that, but at the same time, you have to be 19 to buy cigarettes in New Jersey. You can't pump your own gas. And I mean, I just think it's a little bit out of control, some of the laws that they have. But I mean, I'm happy to live here and I love New Jersey. But I want to just say that I'm not going to stop just because, you know, the local government or whoever, the neighbors, or this guy or that guy, the condo association's trying to shut me down, you know, like put me down for just trying to make some money. So you just got to keep pushing and keep living the dream. Like, you know, a few $100 fine here and there, it is not really much in the long run if you just keep moving forward every day and just keep going for it. If you move a step every day forward in the right direction, nothing can hold you back. It's a lot of mentality. But here we are, another beautiful day at the scrapyard. They got a trailer ready to go, and we are about to cash in on some gold right now, boys. Cashing in on some gold for the boys. They're welding some shit over here. That's for the dream. This guy ain't scared. He's fully going grinder. I had another one of them, $1 above the price, so I'll get that extra, maybe $7.25, I think, for the ferrous metals. So yeah, we're out here, totally out here, living it. Scrap life. The rest of this is non-ferrous for the drain. Do a few pieces in here. Alright, here's the claim. I got that extra $1 on every 100. So 450 pounds at $7.75, 100 pounds. So I got 35 bucks off the light iron. Well, there was some cast in there, but I figured, you know, getting on the scale, getting off with that extra $1, it adds up anyway. So we got a breakdown of the non-ferrous metal here. So we got aluminum breakage 8 cents, aluminum breakage 8 cents. We did that twice because pretty much I tattletaled on myself and told him it was dirty aluminum. But fuck it, I don't want him getting in trouble at the scale for putting fucking dirty aluminum in clean, because I know how that goes. And honestly, those guys don't make enough money for the hassle. So I'm just an honest person when it comes down to it. I mean, honesty wins out in the end every time. Sheet aluminum, 30 pounds, or 30 cents a pound. Light copper, which is that like weird, like it doesn't look too much like copper. Well, you can tell, but it's like pretty bendy. But that's $1.60 a pound. Household cable, 45 cents a pound. And stainless steel is 25 cents a pound. And then the irony refining, 70 cents a pound. Oh yeah, that was the that's the like super dirty brass that had like all kinds of like plastic and shit on it. So that's still a good price. I mean, if you've seen that shit on like a water heater or something, or like whatever, if it has attachments on it, it's still 70 cents a pound, which I think is kind of good considering you don't have to clean it. There was like tons of shit attached to it, the one, but I only had 1 pound, but still 70 cents, not bad for the Dream. So I'm heading back to OC. Yeah, whatever, if you guys got other prices that you want to list in the comments, go ahead, feel free. This is a lot about information sharing too, not just about making videos. It's about learning and myself learning, because I'm no pro. I claim scrap God, but it's more of a joke than anything. Cops pulling people over every day. But yeah, so share the information that you have. Link some videos of your own if you make them on there. Even if it goes into the spam thing, I'll usually check approve, so it goes on there. I might not watch every single one, just because I wouldn't have time to watch every single video. Also, I wanted to do a couple shout outs. I've been meaning to do it. Check out the Scrap Hawk on YouTube. I think he's like 13 years old and he makes scrap videos. I've seen a couple of his videos. I haven't watched them all, just because again, I don't have time. But also Ray from Yonkers, New York. Check out him. He's not. I also wanted to do a shout out to Ray from Yonkers, New York. He's been commenting on a lot of my videos, and I really appreciate that dude, like all the positive feedback. And it seems like you watch pretty much every one of my videos, scrap or not. So those are the kind of subscribers I want, people that are invested in the whole channel and not just one aspect of it, because there isn't just one aspect of my life. I have a million things going in my head at one time, and I can only accomplish so many things and edit so many things at once. So priorities takes over, and I like to make scrap videos, but I also like to make stunt videos, exploring videos, pranks, skits, other stuff that's deeper meaning, like some stuff that I find important. I've made a few art videos, a ton of art videos actually, probably have like 10 on my channel. So if you guys like to check out different aspects of my life, just go through my videos. There's ones on there from, I guess, almost 8 years ago, 7 or 8 years ago. That's how long ago I started my channel. And just recently this year, it's been picking up steam. But also, I did that stunt the other day. This is a long rant, but I'm just trying to feed you guys the information that it's all coming to my head right now, so I'm just saying it. I did that stunt the other day. I'm gonna put the vlog of the stunt from start to finish, everything we did that day, probably not cut anything on my channel, but I'm gonna be putting just the stunt on the Nub TV channel. So if you guys haven't checked out that channel at all, feel free to go over there, because that's where I started on YouTube, me and my brothers, in the stunt world. So there's tons of videos on there, and it's a lot of over edited stuff, not really vlog type videos, but those videos are super important to me at the end of the day, the most important, some of them. And I didn't edit, almost zero, probably only a few of the ones on that whole channel, but my brother did, and we were invested in that lifestyle for 10 plus years, and then recently have moved on to our own channels. But so there's a whole world of Nub TV. It's not just my channel. We have the Nub channel. We have Ben has another channel that just has clips on there that we just sold to TV shows that aren't even edited, just raw clips. I forget the name of that one, but you could probably find it. We have The Leak, which has the Numbnuts trailer when we leaked it before the show actually aired. We have Ben's channel, which is blowing up right now. He was just at the WSL in California getting paid to actually film there. So his channel's huge, and he's got tons of videos on there. He does a vlog every day. And we got Hobbs' channel, my eldest brother, who does a video every single day too. And his is stunts, family-oriented type stuff, and triking mostly. But go check out all those channels, you know, if you have time, because it's just a wild world of, you know, tons of videos. There's not just one aspect to it. It's not just scrap, it's everything. So, you know, keep living it, boys. Keep living the dream. Looking back on what I was just saying, there was no lapse in the video because I wasn't filming, but I just started thinking in my head, you know, one of the biggest aspects of my life personally that I believe is important is freedom. And, you know, me and my brothers had a really strange upbringing, unique. I wouldn't say strange. It saved my life in so many ways. But we went to a Waldorf school when we were younger, which teaches to your right brain. Rudolf Steiner is the guy who created the system, the educational system, and it's, you know, far from public education. But I think that one of the ways that we stayed free in our minds, because true freedom comes from within, and then an outward release of that energy that produces freedom. But, you know, we haven't bought in. You know, we haven't bought into the system. We haven't secured our place at the table, as to speak. Well, we are all educated and making our own money and capable of working, and all have college degrees, high school diplomas, things like that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when you settle for a job that you have to show up to every day, either at a desk or at being a larger part of a corporation, or a larger part of someone else's dream, or a larger part of a bigger plan than yourself. You know, when you can't get out of it, when you can't just say, I'm not going to work today because you have to answer to a boss, or you have to answer to a board of, you know, trustees, or a CEO or something like that, you know, because you're afraid that you want to have the comfort and the safety of that job. I'm just saying we haven't bought a place at the table yet, so we are free to do what we want to do. And I think, you know, until I find something that I can make money that I truly love, I will never sacrifice my freedom for a place in society. And in many ways that makes us outcasted and, you know, looked down upon by a lot of people. But at the same time, those who truly do want to be free and can see outside of the bigger picture, can see the bigger picture and can see the meaning of life and why we're actually here, and, you know, what it takes to be happy, truly happy on the inside, can see the vision. And, you know, not that many people can see it, but the ones that can really understand what we're doing and what we're trying to do. So it's a way to look at life that isn't necessarily right, but it's right to me, it's right to us. So, you know, you can live your dream, you can fully live a free life to an extent. You can't be doing illegal things, obviously, as you guys have seen in the last couple weeks. You get your ham slammed. But, you know, if you choose, you know, not to be afraid, and you just let the universe know what you want, you know, God or whatever you pray to, you know, the universe, existence, everything, whatever it is. I don't know what you believe, but if you pray to it and you just let that higher power that obviously exists, whether we're part of it or it's something totally separate from us, and work towards a goal while, you know, at the same time you let go of trying to control how it happens and just ride the wave. It sounds so corny, but it's so true. Like, just let go. Just put your intent out in the world, you know, and let go. And every day manifest where you want to be eventually, where you're going, where you're headed, and what your goals are, and your achievements of those goals will be. And, you know, you can have anything that you want in this life. You just have to be willing to work hard, and you have to be able to have a vision to manifest what that goal and what that dream is going to end up being. So, I'm not a fucking philosopher, but I do read a lot, and I do watch a lot of videos, and I do study life in general. So, you know, get on the internet or order a book. Check out David Icke or, you know, Alan Watts, or all these people that have become famous because they figured it out. The shit's real, really real, too real almost.
How are you?
This is James Grafe in regards to
Hi, how are you?
236 West. Hey, I'm good.
Good. I just left you a voicemail. I don't know if you heard it, but basically, I listened to your message. I do understand that you just need a little bit more time to address anything else that might need to be addressed. So if it's okay with you, I'll just follow up next week. If everything's taken care of, I'm just going to close out the complaint and the violations, and that'll be that.
Okay, yeah, everything's out of the yard except for the car, but that should be gone in the next couple days. Is it okay if I have a trailer in the backyard, or is that, like...
They are actually, it's a good question. That's more of a zoning issue. I know that, I believe there is an ordinance that actually prohibits a trailer from being parked on private property.
Okay,
I
yeah.
can double check that for you, and then I'll give you a call back. I'll
Okay.
talk to one of our zoning officials, and what kind of trailer would it be?
It's a 7x12 dump trailer, and it would only be there probably until October anyway.
Okay, you know what? I think that shouldn't be an issue. So it's not, when we say trailer, it's not like a livable camper type of thing. It's a dump trailer.
No, it's for just, yeah, like trash and debris to dump it, or rock, stone. My dad has a business and we use it for that. It's going to be in Pennsylvania in the next month probably, but until then I really don't have anywhere to put it because I can't park it on the street.
That's fine. That's no issue. I just thought when you said trailer, like I said, like a livable type of thing, and that's when we do have an ordinance for private, but trailer can be parked there.
Okay, yeah, no one lives on the property, so no, nothing like that.
All right, perfect.
All right.
Appreciate everything, James.
Thank you.
All right, have a good one. Bye-bye.
You too.